Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm DarkJack, and in this video I get a nuclear medal on the map Overflow in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. But I'm not going to talk about the gameplay in this video. Instead, what I want to talk about are all of the leaks and rumors that have come out about the May 21st reveal of the next Xbox, or the Xbox 3, or the Durango, Xbox Infinity, Xbox Fusion, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put links in the description to my sources, and the info that I've read so far, most of it sounds legitimate. This is from people who are claiming to have inside knowledge of the next Xbox. So here we go. Here are all the rumors. First of all, the Xbox reveal, there is going to be a new Halo game coming out. It's going to be a prequel to Halo 1. It's going to be a squad-based co-op shooter. It's going to predate Halo Reach, and it's going to focus around what the Master Chief was doing before Halo 1 and Halo Reach. And also there are going to be a bunch of other new games. There's going to be a new game called Rise, which is a third-person action game. There's going to be a new Forza racing game with hyper-realistic graphics, and there are going to be lots of Kinect games. And the Kinect is going to be a huge focus of the next Xbox, and they're going to really push it. And the Kinect is going to allow you to use your hands as a touchscreen, and you're going to be able to use the Kinect to use your hands to use your TV as a touchscreen. And then also, the next Xbox is going to have a built-in 360 SoC, which stands for System on a Chip. And that means that your entire game library is going to be coming with you to the next gen. So the Durango is going to be backwards compatible with all Xbox 360 games. So you'll be able to put in your old games into the new system and all of them will work, whereas the PS4 does not have that capacity. And the Durango also is going to upscale all 360 games to true 1080p output. And that's going to be a big selling point as well. So the games are also going to look better as well. Also, the next Xbox is going to be powered by Windows 8, and some of the rumors surrounding the Xbox are that it's going to be called Xbox Infinity. And you notice that if you turn the 8 sideways, you have the Infinity symbol. So there's a correlation between Infinity and Windows 8. Also, there is going to be an anti-used game system built in, and it does work, but they may not use it though. And it's going to depend upon the individual developer or publisher to decide whether or not to block used games. So that's going to be a publisher decision, not the Xbox's decision, though the technology for blocking used games does exist. And the system is going to come with 12 gigabytes of memory, GDDR3, whereas previously it was rumored it would come with 8 gigabytes of DDR3. The reason why they're increasing it from 8 to 12, so that way they'll be able to argue that their system is more powerful than the PS4, which has 8 gigabytes of GDDR5, which is actually more powerful than 12 of GDDR3. Then there are going to be two different pricing models for the next Xbox. There's the $500 one, and there's going to be a $300 one with 2 years of Xbox Live Gold for $15 a month for 2 years, which is actually $660 overall, which is a lot more than $550 with 2 years of gold. Also, it will not always be online. You can play single-player games and watch movies offline, though it is always connected, and most of the features are going to require you to be online. So it's always connected, but it's not always online. And it must have the Kinect to work. The Kinect is going to be bundled in with the next Xbox. However, you're going to hear a lot of things through rumors that will not be said at the May 21st reveal. Everything about the next Xbox is running late. They're having heating issues with the prototypes of the next Xbox. And the operating system built around Windows 8 is not done yet. They're still working on that, and they're behind on the games in the system. So the next Xbox, if they rush it through development, it could have heating problems like the Red Ring of Death for the first Xbox. Also, they're going to have a new version of the Xbox Durango that's going to come out several years after the first version of the Durango comes out. That's going to be more powerful. So they're building the first version of the Durango with less powerful hardware units and systems. I don't understand all the technical details behind it, but they're going to have a more powerful version out several years later that's an upgrade over the current one. Because the one on day one is going to have a lower performance than the PS4. So the next one will be an upgrade that will be able to compete with the PS4. And also, game developers are frustrated by the complexity of the memory setup in the new Xbox and the change that Microsoft is focusing on. Because Microsoft believes that their true competition is not Sony, it's rather Google and Apple. And so the next Xbox, eventually they're going to be able to make a SoC out of it. which is a system on a chip of the next Xbox or the Durango, and that's going to be in tablets and smartphones. And that way, the next Xbox will not just be in the home console, but it'll be able to be in TVs and tablets and smartphones as well. So that way, you can play your games on the go, and it's going to be integrated with the new Surface device, which is Microsoft's tablet. And so, take these rumors with a grain of salt, and hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed these leak sources. And I'll see you guys later.